I'm Gus Mickelson, and this is the automatic box fan.
Nothing screams I'm a college student like a box fan you stick in your window and never turn off. I don't know how many times I've been walking to class and I see up in somebody's window a box fan blowing in hot air in the summer and freezing cold air in the winter. It's not efficient at all. So I decided that it was time to do something about that. And so I invented the automatic box fan.
Here's how it works. This is the brain of the whole system. It contains an Arduino and a temperature sensor that measures the inside temperature of the room that you're in. It also contains a screen and a potentiometer that can be used to change the desired input temperature that you would like your room to be at. This is the fan mechanism. It's put in your window and has some special modifications that help us sense temperature and actuate airflow. Here we have a relay that turns on and off the fan depending on what the brain is telling us. Behind it, we have a temperature sensor. And over here, we have a servo that's connected to this slat mechanism that can turn the airflow on and off depending on what we want it to do. Here's the brain, and as you can see, it is sensing the inside temperature with the inside temperature sensor. And as I twist this potentiometer, I can change the set temperature inside the house. The logic in the Arduino code only allows the fan to be on if both the outside temperature and the set temperature are less than the inside temperature. This stops the fan from blowing in hot air during the summer and blowing in too much cold air during the winter. Let's see the fan in action. Right now, it is in the off state, and that is because the set temperature is higher than the inside temperature. So in order to turn it on, we have to use our potentiometer to lower our set temperature below our outside temperature, and this turns on. I'll get a better view of this turning on. As you can see, when the system turns on, the servo opens the slot mechanism and this relay turns on the fan itself. Here we will simulate the mechanism turning off by placing a piece of ice on the temperature sensor and seeing the inside temperature drop. When the inside temp gets cold enough, it will turn the fan mechanism on, and you will hear that in the background. Here's a close-up of the fan turning off. As you can see, the servo turned and the relay turned off. I will also show that when the outside temperature increases, it'll turn off. I will put my hand on the temperature sensor back here, and as that heats up, it will turn off the mechanism. Here's the inside of the brain. We have my Arduino, and then we have the power supply, and then all these wires are connected to the temperature sensor here, connected with I2C. We have our potentiometer, and we have our OLED screen, and the OLED screen is also connected with I2C. The rest of these wires are connected to all the sensors and actuators on the fan mechanism. They're connected with these servo cables, and they go to the temperature sensor, the relay, and the servo.